we're happy to be here. Obviously, kids worked hard all year, ready for the opportunity. Go Chaps, that'll be a great, great night.
We get a chance to close this thing out, and we're going to put it on for the city.
How do you feel about fighting Westlake, man?
The question is, how do they feel about fighting us?
Friend who salted the game away against Duncanville last week. The running back, flea flicker on the first play. Jimerson to Gibson to the sideline. Now cutting it back. A dream start for North Crowley. 75 yards and a touchdown.
Wait a minute. How did we get here? I mean, this is the first time a Fort Worth team has ever been represented in a state championship since 2003, and now they're the number 1 3-ranked team in the nation? Well, today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of how the North Crowley football dynasty just started. Crowley was already open, and North Crowley had to pull students from Crowley, at first transferring to a newer, different school in an area where sports is everything. The adjustments were troubling, to say the least. The head coach of the football program at the time, Mike Pappas, stated that the team ran half line drills because of how little players they had. He ended up visiting the former Crowley ISD superintendent, Sidney Pointer, and Pointer reassured the new head coach that everything would be okay. But the team went 13-37 for their first few years and had struggled the first couple of years. However, in 2003, Mike had finally done it. North Crowley's 2003 team went to the 4A Division I state championship and won 20-6 against Bay City. The season started off rough that year, too. The Panthers lost their first 3 games and then won the 4th but lost the 5th, giving them a 1-4 record into Week 6. We felt like going into the season, we had a chance to be pretty good, and we were really disappointed. The team decided it was time to call to come to Jesus meeting, with some of the players calling each other out. After that time, there was a change in the way we practice and approach things. Considering the past, the team could have easily accepted another losing season, Mike explained. According to free safety Matt Panfeld, there was still a belief that we could see success. We still could make playoffs. We were just a few tweaks away from being a great team, but words and actions are different, right? And that statement could not have been more true for the Panthers, because they'd go on to be undefeated for the rest of the season and win 10 straight games, which gave them their first playoff berth. They won over another powerhouse like Stevensville and another also powerhouse, Aledo. Then in the middle of the season, the starting quarterback, Casey Stillman, suffered a compound fracture in Week 8. Lance Moss, a scrambler QB who ran the option, took over, but the team still thrived. After years of struggles, the team found itself with a special group of players who refused to quit. I think we had a group of kids come through who didn't accept mediocrity, and they held themselves to a higher standard, and it wasn't just a few of them, it was all of them. North Crowley faced Texarkana Texas High in the semifinals. Texarkana was the defending state champions with a 23-game winning streak. The Panthers barely pulled off the upset with a 17-13 victory. North Crowley's special teams is what played a huge factor in the game. Linebacker Tyson Reich and Panfield both blocked punts, which set up for a touchdown. They set a motto, they were brothers. Both Panfield and Moss credited Mike as a great leader of men. We were supposed to lose every single game, but we were a team of destiny that year, Moss said. North Crowley would play Bay City in the state championship, who was going for a 3rd state title and its 5th trip for the title game. Bay City had been in the playoffs in 24 out of 26 seasons. However, the Panthers had nothing to lose, so they played for it all. Panfield stated that after their win over Texarkana, they felt like they could beat anyone, but they had to keep their nose down and stay grounded, and they did, with a 20-6 win over Bay City. The game was played at the home of Texas A&M in Kyle Field. Bay City had 5 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 1 fumble. Panfield had 2 interceptions. North Crowley's head coach, Tommy Brackle, who's the basketball coach since the school opened and still coaching to that day, states, "You have to get your athletes to believe in what you're doing." And I think that's a similarity that Ray Gates, the current head coach of North Crowley, and Mike have in those seasons. Senior running back Brandon Martin had 132 rushing yards, which gave him more rushing yards than the ones in all 5 of the playoff games. Mike said his players ran so hard so fast. Brackle and Mike Pappas were both part of making North Crowley a Fort Worth powerhouse. Brackle stated, "They were trying to make a culture where the community was proud of us. All All of that was extremely important when we first opened the doors here, and he's been doing good work for them on the basketball front. I mean, look at his references, and he's still coaching there to this day. I'd love to show you guys film of the state champion game. However, I could not find any online or through the archives. But if you guys know anyone from North Crowley or anyone that has access to the film, please email me or have them email me, and I would love to post the film here on the channel so people can watch it. But anyways, after that 2003 football season, North Crowley football had over 14 losing seasons. Courtney Allen, a current head coach at Mesquite Horn High School, turned them around with a 2-7-win season with a bunch of solid wins. Wade Gates got hired in 2022, and he put them on the top with 3 undefeated district titles and playoff runs. So that brings us to the 2024 season. It's August of 2024. North Crowley is looking like a pretty good team this year, but not like a team that can compete with the Big Four, that being Duncanville, who was looking for a three-peat in the 6A D1 title, North Shore, who was looking for a revenge game against Duncanville from last year, DeSoto, who was looking for another win at the title, and Westlake, who lost the last 3 years to North Shore in the semifinals. No one was really expecting anything major over North Crowley, that is until their upset victory against DeSoto in Week 2.
Touchdown.
I still remember coming home from a football game that day and seeing the news on maxpreps.com. The game was a great game to be sure. Quentin Gibson, the North Crowley senior receiver, had over 21 offers. Vanderbilt, Oklahoma State, Illinois, SMU, Kansas State, Colorado, Pittsburgh, and many more. However, he settled on playing for Colorado. Even crazier, these were his offers before the DeSoto game. Yeah, these are his offers after the game. He's currently ranked a 3-star, 88 overall on 247.com sports. Crowley would go on to continue an undefeated run all the way up to the quarterfinals, where they played the Allen Eagles.
go.
Oh, boy. You recovered it.
Oh no! Where are we? Nobody's close. There it is. Oh, get that in! Get it! Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, no! Gosh!
Panthers were going to be heading to the semifinals, where they play the number 1 ranked Duncanville Panthers. One half of the bracket was already filled with an upset victory hours prior and a blowout win over North Shore, and the Westlake Chaps would be heading to the state title for the first time since the COVID era.
In Class 6A Division I, the unbeaten two-time defending state champion Duncanville Panthers ranked number 3 in the nation against the unbeaten North Crowley Panthers ranked number 9 in the nation at Allen's Eagles Stadium. Chris Jimerson, who signed with UNT, to Quentin Gibson, a Colorado recruit. 32 yards, it was 7-0. And then North Crowley with the onside kick. They recover the onside kick, and just moments later, it's Jimerson to Cornelius Warren for 26 yards. North Crowley gets out to the 15-0 lead on Duncanville. But Duncanville has the National Player of the Year. Alabama recruit Keelan Russell at quarterback. He escapes for 14 yards just before the half and cuts the North Crowley lead to 15-14 at the half. Third quarter, more Keelan Russell here to DeCorian Moore, the number 1 wide receiver in the nation who has headed to Oregon, and you see why here. 58 yards for the touchdown. Duncanville takes the lead over North Crowley, 21-15. But here comes Chris Jimerson and the Panthers back. Jimerson to Quentin Gibson one more time for 49 yards to give North Crowley the lead for good. They hold on for dear life, 36-34. Ray Gates' team. It's the first time in 76 years a Fort Worth school has advanced to the football state championship game in the state's largest classification. The North Crowley Panthers headed to the Class 6A Division I state championship game next Saturday night at AT&T Stadium.
After that impressive win over a powerhouse, everyone had North Crowley favored for the state title, and it paid off as they would go on and blow out Westlake in the state title with a 50-21 win over the Chaps. after that game, in my personal opinion, North Crowley can only go up from here. I could be wrong, but they could repeat the season following their 2003 state game. But Ray Gates, not to discredit Mike Pappas, but Gates seems like someone who doesn't like to lose and doesn't want to lose. His only 2 losses coaching at North Crowley come from in the playoff. So I personally think that North Crowley's football dynasty began that day in the 6A state title. But the foundation for that title game and for that dynasty was laid down when the 2003 team went on for their historic run. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Robert Young, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see the whole state title game, you can watch the video here on my channel.